Uh, we are moving towards a more autonomous world, and again, ChatGPT is a slight glimpse, and GPT-3, OpenAI's GPT-3, which ChatGPT is based on, has also this codex system that is very good at programming. And there's a belief in economics that as productivity increases, so does the demand, and so new jobs are created. But there is this concern that AI might start taking over many jobs that exists, and even if it's not necessarily a general purpose AI that can take over everything that we do, it might take over many low-paying jobs that are simpler. This brings on society the question of what should people do in a society of the future, which might have many fewer jobs for a relatively growing population.
Yeah, no, there is a lot of concern about that. I would say that maybe it has been overall like worse sold than it was actually in reality, because I think that AI could be very good at as I would say, at narrow tasks, at tasks that are repetitive and boring. But there's also some tasks that one can consider that to be, like, for example, let's say like cleaning floors. And actually, maybe there's not that many AIs that are currently doing that. And then, like maybe that, I don't think it will be as fast as we think, maybe this replacement, because I think we are starting to realize also that there's more tasks that are harder to automate than we think. But of course, there's a lot of tasks that are already being, like, as I was mentioning before, like robots in industries, for example, right? Or like, I know that there's like these like Amazon warehouses that they're almost like autonomous, right? Or even in the case of transportation, and that can happen, for example. So then it becomes more important that that people are maybe trained on maybe what can they do around this new system. Like, for example, like imagine in the case of transport, what could the people that are maybe taking the job, what could they do? Could they do other tasks that are, for example, maybe more regarding monitoring, or could they go to another sector that maybe they could be more needed? But of course, that usually involves some training and some education, and it will be even more and more that this will be even more needed, I think, with time. So that should come. So that's why I was saying that I think government should really start doing that from a very early like age, so that like already kids can think about like, how do I want my future to be? Because it can happen that maybe like certain jobs that are nowadays possible, maybe it's not possible anymore in the future.